But so much from welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get right into it, bro. So, Robert Whittaker versus Imov. I don't know. I'm gonna call Imov. Maybe people pronounce his last name wrong, but fuck it, bro. We ball, right? So, this was supposed to be Kamza versus Robert Whittaker. We all know that, right? That's a fight that we all wanted instead, because Robert Whittaker versus Kamza was going to be a banger. But we all know what happened. Kamza got food poisoning and he had to fucking pull out. And sadly, it should have been Usman versus Robert Whittaker. If you don't know, Usman accepted that fight, but for some reason the UFC would rather have this fight, because maybe they're trying to make a star out of Armov, because I feel like they hope Armov win this by TKO or by submission, so they can promote him as, oh, this new star that only got knocked out by Kamza. If you didn't know that, Armov only lost is to Kamza before both of them was in the UFC. Kamza got TKO'd. No, Kamza TKO Armov. So, like I said, I would rather have seen Usman versus Robert Whittaker. I think that's a great fight. They should keep it Usman in the show. Like, you have, like, why you have Usman in a fight? I'd be like, Usman hasn't fought in a long ass time. Why are we not seeing Usman fight somewhere at 185? Like, officially decide you're going to stay at 185 and officially make the run at 185. Excuse me, I just don't know what's so fucking hard. Hopefully, in that rumor Conor McGregor Michael Chandler new pay-per-view card, I hope Usman fighting that card, because if he's not fighting that card, where is he going to fight? He should definitely fight this summer. 100%. If you don't fight this summer, I'm gonna be disappointed. But it's not Usman, we move on. It's Robert Whittaker versus Armov. And this is only Armov's third fucking fight in the UFC. Like I said, his only loss is that TKO loss to fucking Kamza. But that doesn't make him the same level as Kamza, because he's still a inexperienced motherfucker. Only 3 fights in the UFC. Kamza has an excuse, because Kamza fought 7 fights so far. In the first 3 months, he fought like 3 or 4 people. So Kamza has fucking experience, and don't forget that Gilbert Burns fight, the Usman fight. Kamza has proved he's belonging with these elite ass motherfuckers, right? So now we're here. Now we're Armov, and in my opinion, I do got Armov winning this fight. I do believe Armov will win, but that's only because I feel like Armov is going to surprise a lot of people, because Armov go use that advantage, like that surprise advantage, because Robert Whittaker said, I don't know nothing about this motherfucker. And I'm surprised, like, how the fuck do I know about him and you don't? He's in your division. I feel like it should be your responsibility to know about every up and coming new fighters. Maybe he has a different life. Maybe he doesn't like watching UFC. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't know him. But don't forget also, Robert Whittaker was preparing for Kamza, a fight of his fucking life, pretty much. And Armov, no offense to the guy he was fighting, was preparing for a trash can, bro. He was preparing for a journey, man, for him to get the W, because he's new, bro. He's 3 fights. And after 3 fights, he's going to fight the top 5 guy in his division. If you're smart, use your brain, you say Robert Whittaker is going to win. But I believe Armov has a chance to win. I think Armov is going to go in there, either TKO or most likely, in my opinion, submit Robert Whittaker. I think he's going to take him down, show that he has at least grappling, and he's going to submit Robert Whittaker. And I do think it's going to be a upset. But the thing that Robert Whittaker has an advantage of is that, again, he was preparing against Kamza, and Armov kind of fights like Kamza. He's a heavy grappler, but he also fights. He's a middle. He fights at top. He fights like a little bit of Islam. Now, it's good as him, but he fights like Islam. Strike, and if he thinks you're going to outstrike him, then he goes to the ground and tries to submit him. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think Armov is going to land a perfect punch on Robert, because we all seen Robert has been rocked or TKO in all his last fights, right? His last 3 fights. So I do think Armov is going to rock Robert Whittaker. He's going to drop to the ground. I think he's going to jump on him. I think he's going to submit him. And it's a risk going for Armov, Because mostly, if you're smart, you have a brain, you say, now Robert Whittaker is going to win. He has more experience, number one. He was preparing for a better fighter, number two. And Robert Whittaker has great takedown defense, and he's preparing for that. He was like, think about that. Robert was preparing for takedown defense, preparing for striking, all that shit. So, I think that's what will catch him off guard is the striking. I know Robert Whittaker has great striking, but I think he wasn't preparing for a heavy-ass striker. He was preparing for a heavy-ass wrestler. Maybe he'd be surprised by Armov striking, and Armov has a chance to go. Because, you know, they want Armov to be a new star. That's why they pick him instead of Usman. They want Armov to get this W, and if he wins, you have a new star. If Robert wins, then you have Robert wins, right? Because don't forget, if Khamzat was still in this, if Khamzat would have won, he was going to fight the winner of Izzy and DDP. Yeah, that's how crazy it was. Like, Sean Strickland is the only person like, hey, I'm happy about this. Because now he has 100% the next title shot. Whoever wins Izzy versus DDP, Sean Strickland's going to face, right? Well, if Robert Whittaker wins, I could see them trying to book Robert Whittaker versus Sean Strickland. Yes, I know. Sean Strickland said he's going to wait. He said, I'll wait. But I don't think the UFC really fucks with Sean Strickland because they gave him Paulo Costa. Like, come on, they should have given him Robert Whittaker to begin with. It should have been Robert Whittaker versus fucking Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa versus Khamzat that we never got. It really should have been that. I don't know why we didn't get that instead. I swear, sometimes the matchmaking makes no fucking sense. Like, sometimes it's like they're so fucking stupid sometimes, because it really should have been Sean versus Robert and Paulo versus Khamzat. And now instead of that, we have Armov versus fucking Robert, which I think Armov will win, but if Robert fucking wins, I think he's going to try to fight for that belt. I think he's going to be like, no, let me get a title shot. And I don't think he get a title shot next. He's going to have to fight someone else to get a title shot. Who that is, it could be Sean Strickland. I know that's kind of unfair, but I could see them saying, yo, Sean Strickland versus Robert Whittaker in the number card. The winner of that face Izzy versus DDP. The winner of Izzy versus DDP, right? Because you can face Robert Whittaker against someone else, right? Maybe you do Izzy versus Robert Whittaker. Maybe you could also do the loser face Robert and the winner face Sean Strickland. I think that's what you could also do. That also be a great idea. If I'm the UFC, there's two ways you could do it. And 100% the UFC go choose the dumbest way possible, right? Actually, if I'm the UFC, right, my first option would do is that the winner of Izzy versus DDP face Sean Strickland, and the loser fights Robert Whittaker. And I know we may get a rematch. We're going to get a rematch either way, and it makes sense because the top three, if Robert wins this fight, he probably going to get boosted up to number 3. So it will be DDP, Sean Strickland, Izzy, and it's going to be Robert Whittaker, the top 4 motherfuckers in this division. Might as well just fight each other out and see what happens, right? Or the second thing you could do is Izzy versus not Izzy. You could do DDP. No, what the fuck? You could do Robert versus Sean Strickland, and the winner of that face the winner of Izzy versus DDP. But I feel like that would be unfair for Sean Strickland because he already, number one, people already think he deserves a rematch because people think it was close. It was a robbery. It wasn't a fucking robbery. Just because you liked the motherfucker and it was a close fight, it's not a robbery. But anyways, people think he won that fight, and now that he came off a win, and now if you force him to fight someone else, be kind of crazy. But I don't think it will happen. I think Sean Strickland's gonna get the title opportunity. I think Robert is probably gonna face somebody from the top 5, and if he wins that, then he gets a title opportunity. I think he has to wait until Sean wins. But maybe, in my opinion, I don't think he wins. I think Armov wins, and I think Armov needs one more win to get a title shot. Again, they could put the winner of this against Sean Strickland if they want to be a motherfucker, horrible ass human being, and just say fuck you, Sean Strickland. And you can put the winner of this against Sean Strickland, and the winner of that face DDP or Izzy. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see because Sean Strickland did say he'll wait for the winner, but hey, if one of these motherfuckers wins by a stoppage, we may see them fight Sean Strickland instead. Anyways, guys, who you think is going to win? I think Armov's going to win this. he has enough to what it takes. I think he's going to rock Robert Whittaker, jump on him, and submit him. I think Robert Whittaker is going to be surprised from him. But like, if you have a brain, if you're betting, the smart bet will be bet on Robert Whittaker. He has all the advantage, but the only disadvantage he has is that he doesn't really know Armov. He doesn't really know how he fight. And yes, he's watching footage right now, but he could be a whole new fighter right now. So, like I said, should be an interesting fight. The repercussion of this fight should also be interesting to see what they do with Sean Strickland and the winner of this fight. But yeah, see you guys next time.